Hey, this is Mark, and today I've got a Samsung S5 in for data recovery, and it is booting up, but it's not showing any image. And this just happened spontaneously with no apparent reason. So I've booted from DC power supply and confirmed that it definitely is booting, and looked for signs of heat, and the only thing that gets hot first is kind of this area of the CPU. So, that's not really a good clue. So next I started probing the LCD connector, and what I found was I have a short on this line, which goes from here over to here. So what is this line? Well, let's check ZXW. So this isn't a perfect exact match for this board, but it's close enough, and I know that all the LCD pins are going to be the same. According to ZXW for this version of the board, we go from these pins over to a little filter here, which then goes to a big cap and this little QFN chip. So if we go back to our board, it's pretty reasonable that this is going to be that filter, and this is the big cap, and this is the QFN chip. ZXW tells us that that is a 4.6 volt line. So what I'm going to do is, I could inject voltage to see what gets hot, but I could also just take off first the cap and then the chip and see which one of those relieves the short. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to waste time trying to inject voltage just to, it's a coin flip, so might as well just pull one off. Looking around the back side of the board, nothing is underfilled, so the only thing I really have to worry about is the CPU right here. Where did my blue tweezers go? So I'm going to try and pop off this this bracket that runs around everything right here. It's not really wanting to come off, and I don't want to get too aggressive with the heat, so I'm just gonna force it off. And that ripped up ground isn't going to affect anything. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Alright, so now I'm going to try pulling this cap off first. See if that relieves the short. Let's see, is that cap short? Yes. So is my short relieved now? Yes. Alright. So I will toss this guy, and then grab one from my donor board here. And then hopefully the screen that was sent in with this is good. They said they tried a couple of different screens and it didn't make any difference, and that they, in the end, they put the original back on. I do not have an S5 test screen, so hopefully I won't have to source one of those for this job. Now, I know a lot of the times caps are not necessary, but because this is such a big one and is not like a group of similar caps that are all on the same line, I'm going to assume that this is necessary. Usually big caps that are by themselves on a line are necessary. There we go. Alright. Now we just gotta hook the LCD back up. And then hook up DC power. And then prompt to boot. And we do have image again. Well, we have image until I caused a short. It may be that this board's still too hot for it to really want to boot. I didn't really give this long to cool down. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that this is going to boot up fully with working touch. But I guess we can go ahead and just wait it out and make sure touch works. Booting up very slowly. Again, probably just because it was still a bit hot when I started it up. Because I'm impatient, I just wanted to see that image working. Alright, and touch is working. So this one is good to go. Alright, that was a nice, easy one. So thanks for watching.